Anbernic, y'all need to stop messing with us nostalgia fans. I thought we was good. I got the RG40XXV. I got the RG40XXH, even the RG35XX SP and other handhelds. I mean, man, these all hit my nostalgia fixes. And to tell you the truth, there was an older handheld you guys have that I ordered and just got it in, but I'm gonna say that for another video. I'll tell you right now, I'm a big fan of Anbernic. They're a cool company. I'll give them that much. I mean, because they hitting all the nostalgia stuff, you know. But here's an idea, Anbernic. You guys need to share, y'all out there just watching, you guys need to share this video and get the word out. This is just, I mean, because we gotta talk about this, because if this will come out, this will be off the chain. All right. Now here's my idea, but it's a question at the same time. What if they made consoles? To me, that'd be amazing. But what consoles would you think they should look like? Like if they made like a console style and actually being able to do your games, to set things up and everything. And I mean, I understand like they already made consoles. If you think about it, of course we can look at it like that, to where we have the handheld and it can turn into a console and you can Bluetooth and all that kind of stuff. But what if they actually made like a console and then maybe like the USBs with the controllers and everything else, or the wireless controllers that's already with it? To me, I'm not gonna lie, off the back, it will be so awesome to make something that looks like a Dreamcast. It don't have to necessarily be the exact model of the Dreamcast, but it can sort of mimic the Dreamcast. There is a company out there with I think it's like the AYA Neo, whatever you want to call it. It's more expensive for those, and they be trying to make like they made like the mini PCs and stuff like that, but those are too like super expensive. If they made like an actual console like style of these, you know what I'm saying, just like this, an actual console to hook up to your TV with the controllers, and I mean some decent controllers. And you know what, if not, at least let us be able to use our Xbox controllers. That would be amazing. But let me know in the comments of what type of console you think they should come up with, because that's just my little idea. It's just my opinion, y'all. You know, sometimes we think of these things, even back in the day, we think of this stuff and then all of a sudden we just come up with these little ideas, which would be awesome. So, you know, that's just, you know, them just a little bit of high hopes right there. Anbernic just tossing out there. But check this out. We got here the RG34XX. Now, I haven't popped this thing open yet, and I had it for a few weeks because it's just been busy, but finally gonna get a chance to see what's up with this thing and see what's all the hype's about, because I hadn't seen a bunch of videos. Well, I ain't watch them all, but I've seen a bunch of videos that they have it out, you know what I'm saying, they have this thing out here, and just been a big talk. And because of course it looks like the original Game Boy Advance, I mean, this is amazing, because if you guys saw some of my previous videos, I have flashed my old school Game Boy Advance and I have hooked it up and changed out the casing and everything else, and finally something that looks like original Game Boy Advance. And I thought that I was cool because the SP style with this one, and I thought I was straight. But next thing you know, I'm like, they got this thing right here, and it's just, man, just the memories and nostalgia all over again. And that's amazing. And you know what, according to the specs, they kept it simple, so there's nothing wrong with that, because the fact is, we like to play simple games. So let's get started. What is going on, you guys? Your boy Famous Kid Video Game Entertainment. And before we go any further, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. Click like, subscribing. It's always a big help. Yo, these cats is like, wow, this is insane, on point, yo. I mean, man, these people is like hitting the surface right here, like, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I mean, it's just like, this is amazing. This thing look exactly like a Game Boy Advance. I mean, for real, just a little bit of addition, a little bigger screen. Like, if you can't find a Game Boy Advance, this right here is the best thing coming. Like, matter of fact, if I wasn't able to find me a Game Boy Advance, I'm straight up getting one of these. That's how I would feel, because this right here, this thing right here, oh man, this is off the chain. They got the little lanyard and everything. I remember Miles came out the box. Now check this out. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set this up with, because I know this thing comes with a card, but what I want to do, I want to set it up with my own card, okay? And that way you guys can like watch how I'm setting this thing up. And just in case you guys have a problem with your card or anything like that, or you just want to do you a fresh one, I'm finna do the necessary steps to set this thing up. So if you want to, you follow with me what I'm doing. It's up to you. Or if your card is good, everything's good with yours, that's fine. This is just what I'm going to do. All right, let's hop in. Now, y'all already know I don't like to call my videos no how to or no tutorial videos because I make mistakes. Now, my thing is like this. Let's just imagine you open your console up or your handheld up. There was no SD card, or you turned it on and nothing was working because the SD card just was not working. So in this case, I'm just finna just like show you. I'm not even going to even use this SD card. I'm gonna pop this thing out. So right down here, it's gonna be the power button right here. So I just want to let y'all know, but I'm gonna pop this little SD card out. Just like I said, I have not looked at this thing. I'm just gonna pop it out and put it to the side. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my own SD card that I got, okay? And I actually got these on the website. If you guys want to pick yourself up one, it's always good to have yourself a 32 gig, like something low, that way you can go ahead and have your setup going on. So I got a few of these, so I just want to let y'all know, if y'all want to pick it up, support the channel, you can pick one up from the website. I'll leave a link in the description. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm finna go ahead and set this thing up and push this thing right to the side, and I'm finna go ahead and set this up. I'm gonna get my little adapter piece. Now, this one comes with the adapter and stuff like that if you got one of those readers, but I'm gonna use my little PC adapter and stuff like that, so that way I can go ahead and set things up. All right, let's pop this in and let's go. All right, I'm gonna see if I can flow through this, okay? Now, what I usually do, I always like to format my SD cards. Of course, I like to say that that's just me. I format all my SD cards. This is gonna be FAT32 because it's a 32 gig card. So boom, we're gonna set that up right there. Done. Then now we're gonna go to the Anbernic website, okay? Yep, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. You're gonna go to firmware update, and then like right here, just in case if you got like other stuff or whatever, you can do your stock firmware or your stock setup right there, okay? There's two types of cards, so I'm gonna select these two, show you. There you go. So you can just see both of them at the same. So the one I'm picking is going to be the 32 because I have a 32 gig card, and that's we're gonna click on that. It's gonna get weird, and then all of a sudden it's just gonna go to a website. Okay, then after that you're gonna click the download button right there, and you're just gonna do the prompts and download it right to wherever you want to save it, desktop, whatever. Me, I'm just gonna save mine to the desktop. So you're gonna get a zip folder. Once you get that zip folder, you gotta unzip that baby, and then you gotta open it up. Okay, now once you get up inside there, you gotta do another unzip. So you're gonna click up inside that folder, then you're gonna get something else. So you gotta take care of that too. So you're gonna go up in here, and you gotta unzip that other folder I was telling you about. So unzip that. So me, I'm just gonna put it in another folder, unzip it to another folder. Okay, then you're gonna go inside that folder. You're gonna go inside that folder where that image file is gonna be, and that's the folder that we're gonna be using. Okay, now in this case, I'm gonna be using Etcher, so that's what I'm doing. So if you want to use like other stuff, that's up to you, but I'm using Etcher. So we're gonna take that file, take an SD card, and we're just gonna flash it. Boom. Okay, all right, give it some time, chill, kick back, relax. Let's get some coffee up in here and just chill, and then and then it's with the power of editing, you are done. So now we're just going to take this SD card and we're going to go ahead and do its first initial setting. Okay, once everything's good, if you see that logo on the front, you did good. Everything's looking good. So just got to give it a bit, and this is going to go through its it's going to go through its setup, so you'll see your everything on here. And this is the first time I'm actually looking at this thing. Oh wow, I see that they changed some things a little bit. I know they got the game rooms, but it's just like it shows like it looks pretty decent. It looks good. Looks good to me. All right. Now I know you guys have actually seen that right now, as you see, there's no games on here. Okay, because remember, everything is just set up for itself and everything. But you know, I'm quite sure you guys have seen like the different videos and stuff like that of the setup in the games, and they probably showcased a lot because I know I'm late to the party. But in this case, we're gonna shut this thing down so that way we can go ahead and set up the next part of the games, how to add your game. So we're going to shut it down. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead. And like go here. So now you got all this set up right here. Okay. You got everything right here. So it automatically set all your ROMs and everything else on the same SD card, So all you got to do is just add your games to here. So if you got your library games, I always tell you guys, I can't tell you how to get your games, but if you have bought like other Anbernic devices or any other handhelds, most of the time it got games on there. Just take those games and just start dragging and drop them here and do what you got to do. So or get one of them hard drives or something like that. But I'm quite sure you'll be able to find how to get games. I'm quite sure. And don't forget your BIOS. Don't forget to add your BIOS to your to the folder. Most of the time, same thing. Bought other handhelds and you've been following the channel for a while, you probably got other handhelds. Obviously, you probably got BIOS. So take those BIOS and just copy it and just put it up on here, and you know you're good to go. I'll also leave like a link in the description for like one of them hard drives that has like all the games on it and stuff like that. Those are easy to come by too. So you know they usually have like a bunch of games and stuff like that on there. Now I just want to let you guys know I'm not going to put too many setups on here or too many emulators on here or games and stuff. I just want to just really focus up on the handheld. So let me just show you the handhelds I'm selecting. These are the ones I am going for. That is it. Now if you want to be a big tester and you want to go ahead and like add other ROMs to other folders, that's up to you. Me, I'm just going to keep it simple with just these because I mean I got other handhelds and I really want to just focus up on Game Boy Advance. That's just to tell you the truth. I'm just throwing in Game Gear because I'm just a big fan of Game Gear. So that's just what I'm doing. Now scraping is to me is just a whole nother subject in itself and it just takes time. So what I usually do, like stuff like that, I usually just send that to my Patreon. So if you guys want to watch that, head to my Patreon, leave a link in the description where I will be setting up the scraping and so you can get your box art and stuff like that for your 34XX. So, and it's a great way to help out the channel. Truly appreciate if you guys go visit. It's up to you guys. If you guys want to check out other videos out there, it's your choice, but I truly appreciate it for you guys if you guys did it. All right, let's keep going. Now make sure you put the card in the left side towards the T pad side. Okay, just to let you know, that's the first side that you're gonna be setting your that's for your setup. So I just want to let you know just in case you didn't know. All right, then you're just gonna press this power button. Let's get it back on. At this point in time, we got games now. Make sure that our games is on there. I'm just going to check, do a little routine check. I'm just looking through it a little bit. Now I'm not going to be running through all the settings. I'm just going to let this thing look stock. Only difference is that I added the little box art and stuff like that. So as you can see how the box art is set up on there. So just in case you guys want your box art to look like this, simple and plain like this and just look nice, and it's like a good size so you can see the names of the games and stuff. Yeah, just make sure you just check out the Patreon and it'll have all the settings up on there for you. Now I just want to go ahead and just test and make sure. So we got our bezels looking good. So this is Game Boy Color right here, so you can just tell it's got the little bezels and it just looks nice. And this is all stock. This is not even, I didn't do any settings. You can set up don't forget to set up your Wi-Fi. I haven't did none of that. I just put the games in, and this is all what they had set up on here. So if you press the M button, then you can go ahead and get to which is your menu, and you can go ahead and exit your game, which is super simple. You can actually change out the button pattern if you wanted to like, you know, if you want to make that hotkey somewhere else, it's up to you. But I'm just going to keep everything just simple. And you know, I'm just going to show you this one right here is the regular Game Boy, and look at that. And it looks nice. It looks really, really nice. And you know, there's some settings if you want to go in and just set everything up. If you want to get that DMG style Game Boy, it's up to you. But I'm just going to keep everything like this. This looks good to me because basically I just really wanted to mostly focus upon Game Boy Advance. I just want to focus on Game Boy Advance and Game Gear. I'm not going to lie. And I love it. It's really nice. It's simple. I love how it just looks, the screen looks nice and everything. The specs of it is simple. If you just keep some simple handheld games up on here and just have it fun for your pocket, or now you got your lanyard and stuff, I think it's just amazing. I mean, and I know that I can see the reason why people have picked this thing up, and they, I mean, really hit and like slapping hands, shaking hands with nostalgia, and I am loving it, you guys. And with that being said, I am out, yo. All right, you guys, if you guys made it this far, I truly appreciate it, you guys. Okay. All right. And from gamer to gamer, thanks for watching.